What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of tier 5 and 4.2 wood that I need to transport to the royal cities and put them up for sale. Okay, before we do that, guys, I just want to let you know that I did refine the 4.2 on the last episode, so if you missed out on that, head on over and check it out. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. What about you, Ellie? Do you have something to say? Don't forget to like the video, okay? Wow, Ellie, you're awesome. Anyways, guys, let's head on out into the royal cities and put all of these wood up for sale. And while I'm doing that, I will tell you a scary story that happened to me when I was younger. At the same time, I'll respond to some comments left behind by you guys, my viewers. So yeah, let's head on out. Come on, Ellie. We have work to do. Right, let us begin. I'm gonna take you back to when I was about 8 years old, okay? I remember this because it was roughly 2 years before my 9th birthday, and this happened when I was younger. It was my first time experiencing something that I could not understand or could not explain, and when I tried explaining it to my parents, they were saying that it was just my imagination or maybe I was having a bad dream, okay? But this event, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, kind of stuck with me right up until now, to my old age. I am in my 30s now, 34 to be exact. This happened when I was 8 years old, so let me take you back, alright? So it was at night, I was sleeping, I was in my room. I was also with my sister was in the, so it was one bedroom that me and my sister shared, and she was sleeping on the bed next to me, and I was sleeping on my own bed. And this particular night, I was relatively hot. I remember wanting to pull the blanket off of me because I was feeling a bit warm, but I could feel something at the bottom of my bed. Like I don't know how to explain it, even right now at this age, but it just felt like somebody was watching you with bad intentions, so to speak. So when I was young, I was laying in bed. I felt quite warm. I wanted to remove the blanket, but I just had this like eerie feeling that something was watching me. Eventually, I think about 30 minutes in, I picked up the courage to remove my blanket. And as I was doing that, I remember kicking my feet. As I was kicking my feet to get the blanket off, I felt something really cold down near my feet, and I decided to look. And as I looked down, I do not know how to explain this, but I see kind of like a shadow figure. Alright, it looks like smoke, alright, like dark black smoke. That's the best way I could explain it from my memory. And as I was looking down and I'm seeing this dark figure or smoke, so to speak, I remember being frozen. Like I could not move, and this figure was just at the bottom of my bed. It felt like it was staring at me, but it did not have eyes. Okay, it's like I said, it just looked like a smoke. I might be tripping, okay, because I was young. My parents could be correct that this was a figure of my imagination, but for some reason this event is still stuck in my brain till now. I'm seeing that dark smoke at the bottom of my bed and me being frozen. Later on in life, I realized that you can have sleep paralysis that can affect you, and these sort of events can become more scarier, so to speak. So as I was lying there staring at this dark smoke figure, I just remember being completely paralyzed, completely frozen. I was overcome with fear. At the same time, as I was saying, I felt like this dark smoke figure it had bad intentions. Well, at first, but as I was laying there staring at it, it kind of like the fear slowly left from me, and I was just basically staring at this smoke-like figure at the bottom of my bed. In probably like 30 seconds, that figure evaporated, so to speak. All right, it didn't run to the wall. It didn't like walk through the wall or disappear under the ground or fly through the roof. It just evaporated right in front of me. And the moment that it evaporated, I could feel my legs moving, my hands moving, and I remember breathing heavily. I was so scared. I got up, I ran to my parents' room. I woke up my mom. I think she wasn't too happy about it because she had work the next day early in the morning. But she came into the room and said that there was nothing there. It was just my imagination. And she left the hallway light on. So she left our room door open and the hallway light on, and said that as long as there's light, it'll chase away the darkness. And yeah, that's one event in my life that happened when I was younger. Please don't ask me what do I think it was. I have no idea. Even right now as an adult, I have not looked up paranormal type activities. I don't really care too much about it. If they are real, then so be it. But yeah, this is just one of, I think, maybe 3 unexplained events that happened to me throughout my lifetime. I don't have that many type of like ghost stories and so on, but yeah, slowly I'll explain some of these or tell you guys some of these stories as we progress through. But anyways, guys, that's my story of something that I could not understand at a younger age. If you guys have similar stories, or you guys have stories of unexplained events that you don't know about, or you cannot explain it, then leave it down in the comment section, guys. I'm more than happy to read through them and watch them. And yeah, guys, thank you for listening. But anyways, let's head on over and answer some questions left behind by you guys, my viewers. Radio, guys, the first comment comes from Snaz, and you said you are doing a great job helping new people with this wonderful information and great personality. Keep it up. Look forward to your next video. Thank you, brother. And you left that to my tier 5 refining video that I made a few days back. And yeah, I'm at the point of the game now where I just want to help newer players. This is what I did in the past in order to, like, you know, buy premium, buy gear that I needed for like bandits or for black zone CTAs and so on. So these are many different, refining was one of the methods actually. I did a bunch of gathering as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show what I did in the past to help you guys, those that are new. If you don't want to spend like 4 hours gathering, you can do a bit of refining, and refining to me just requires the least amount of effort, because what I do is place a buy order, then I forget about it, come back tomorrow. Usually my buy order is filled, and then I just take like the next 30 minutes to transport it and refine it, and then I put it up for sale, which will take roughly 24 hours to a week for everything to sell. Alright, it's not a fast method where you can make silver in one day. No, this is like a slow trickle of silver coming in daily. So yeah, I enjoy showing you guys what I did in the past, and I hope you guys do it yourself today. Okay, right, I have to add in this comment, guys, because I do find it funny, and it comes from the brother Bennis, and he goes, "Wow, your voice so warm, dude." And then he said that at the end. First time someone said that about my voice. I've had people say that my voice is really relaxing and it helps them get to sleep, which is good. Okay, so you guys can use my videos to help you get a good night's sleep. All right, get a good rest basically. But yeah, Bennis, thank you for your comment. Right, let's hop on over to the next comment, and I think it's important to put this in, and it comes from Aksan. Hopefully I pronounced it right. And you said, "Bro, you answered the first question wrong. Bridgewater Island has the stone refining bonus. Refining on islands is worse because cities have the 18% bonus that islands doesn't have. But the 40% biome bonus applies to the islands since it's a biome bonus." Now you left it on my tier 5 ore refining, where I was answering a question left behind by a viewer. He asked if it's worthwhile refining on an island, and I said no. Also, I said that the 40% bonus does not apply to the island. That is my fault. Alright, Aksan, thank you for correcting me. I honestly did not know this. Guys, I did not put the research in, which is my bad, because I'm just going off of usually islands don't get the bonuses that the city gets, which is kind of my mistake. So Aksan, thank you for correcting me, and as always, if I'm wrong, guys, I will admit it, I will apologize, and I'll correct myself. So thanks to Aksan. The biome bonus, which is the 40% event bonus that happens, it does come to your island, not only the city, guys. My bad. Like I said, if ever I do a mistake, I want you guys, my viewers, to call me out on it, okay, and correct me. And of course, I'll do a video and I'll correct myself and I'll admit to my mistakes, okay. I'm not one of those YouTubers or content creators that has a huge ego or pride. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit it, and that's just me being who I am. Okay, Okay, it's part, to me, that's just part of being a man. If you do a mistake, own up to it, accept it, correct it, and then move forward. So thank you, Aksan. Righty on, let's hop on over to the next comment, and it comes from Essitine. I hope I pronounced your name right, brother. And you said at 10 minutes, you say premium is not important for refining. Dude, you're paying 4% additional tax, which if you're really making millions, that could easily pay for your premium costs and earn you 4% more profit. Truth be told, you must be earning a low amount if you cannot sustain premium. The extra 4% tax is not really a concern for me as a refiner, especially one that has a mammoth. I will say that I have 4 accounts. Okay, so this is my refining account that you're seeing on screen right now. This account does nothing but just refine. Okay, so back in the days before I had a mammoth, I would always buy premium and use the premium because I needed the focus points so I can make more profit from my refining. But after a while, when I finally earned a mammoth, I didn't really need premium anymore or the focus, because I could buy en masse, refine en masse, and sell them. Okay, and like I said, I have 4 accounts. My other 3 accounts has premium, but they have different roles. Okay, so one of my accounts makes weapons and armor. Has max spec in crafting different weapons and different armors, and I have premium on that account because the premium has focus, and I need the focus in order to craft with to make, you know, like masterpiece or more excellent quality weapons and armor. On my 3rd account, that account focuses solely on crafting food, different kinds of food, kraken salads, potato salads, beef stew, pork pies, pork omelets. It has max spec in food. So my 3rd account has max specs in food, and that account solely focuses on crafting food. That account also has premium because the focus is important for crafting food. I will say that my food crafting can net me between 80 to 150 mil silver per month. Okay, so crafting food is a lot more profitable than refining. In saying that, the only reason why I still refine and the only reason why I make videos about refining is it's the only activity on Albion Online that I know of right now that doesn't need premium, but only when you're mass refining on a large scale like I am doing right now. Okay, so if you're on the lower end and you do not have a mammoth, then refining without premium is difficult to make decent profit. Okay, but that's why I always encourage people, if you're on the lower end, use premium. Okay, use the silver you get from your refining, from your focus refining, to buy yourself the premium, and eventually if you keep working at it, you'll make it to the point where I am at, where you can buy a mammoth and you no longer need premium. Now that I've explained to you my 3 accounts, I have a 4th account, and that account crafts potions, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that account does not have premium because I'm not really into the potion crafting. 2 of these 3 accounts that I talked about, the one where I craft weapons and armor, the one where I craft food, and my refining account right now that you're seeing on screen, those are the 3 main accounts that I play on every day. I might make an extra probably 15 to 30 mil a week just by refining without premium. And what I do with that is I usually transfer a large majority of my silver over to my other accounts. That way I can use it to buy other resources like artifacts for crafting weapons and armor, or buying ingredients for crafting food. Okay, so yeah, that extra 4% profit is tanking your end, Estine. Like, you're not finding it really good, then probably best not to do refining. Ultimately, I'm gonna say this: if you don't like refining, don't do it. Okay, but this is an activity that I'm at the level where I'm at now, where I don't need to buy premium and I'm still making profit. I have millions in raw resources, and I think I got like 50 mil on this account right now. I can buy 2 months worth of premium. Actually, I can buy more than 2 months, but I'm not gonna do it. There's no point. Alright, I hope that answers your question, by the way, Esteem. Right, next question comes from Ken Choco, and you ask, what if I have premium? What numbers should I put in the return rate? So this is a question where you left behind and you're asking for Albion 2D, if I'm not mistaken. And usually I tell everyone, if you're not using focus, then you should type in the numbers 36.7. But if you have premium and you're looking to use your focus, instead of typing in 36.7, you type in 53.9. Okay, so if you're using focus, your return rate will jump to 53.9, even higher if it's the buy-in bonus, the extra 40% bonus during the event, then it'll jump higher from, like, your return rate will be a lot higher. But if you're using premium and you're using focus, then just type in the numbers 53.9. And if you're not using focus or premium, then type in 36.7. Okay, thank you, Kencho, for the question. That's a good question. Okay, not many people ask those questions. Rightio, let's hop on over to the next comment, and it comes from Akis or something. I can't pronounce your name, brother. And he asks, where in New Zealand, bro? Me from Invercargill. I'm from Auckland, brother, all the way up on the North Island. So yeah, I was born and raised here in Auckland, grew up here in Auckland. I've been everywhere around New Zealand, actually. I'm sure you have, you know, fishing, hunting, mainly fishing. Okay, so I've been nearly to every single spot in New Zealand when it comes to fishing. I come from a family that does enjoy fishing, diving. I do enjoy a bit of hunting, mind you. I did injure my leg about 2 weeks ago, so haven't been out hunting in a while. But yeah, I do all the activities that Kiwis do: hunting, fishing, outdoors. Yeah, I just enjoy nature. I'm pretty sure you do too, brother. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the end of the video. As you saw, me and my good friend Ali here traveled to the different royal cities, delivered all of the wood. Now they're up for sale, and we just gotta wait now for the silver to come rolling in slowly. Anyways, guys, I am gonna get myself up out of your business. I hope you guys go about your day. I hope everything goes well for you guys, alright? Anyways, there's nothing else to say other than to be good out there, and if you can't be good, then be bloody careful. It's your boy Musi, and I'm out of here, people.